Morning, everybody. This is Julie. Today, I just want to talk about some things that I've seen happening in the last couple weeks. Some of us are going through the book of Proverbs, and a lot of those that we've read so far are talking about our words and how important they are. We can either use them to lift people up or tear people down, and I notice that is true. And I sometimes verbal abuse is hard. It sticks with you. Words stick with you. But the other thing I noticed the last couple of weeks, we were at a memorial for our good friend Tim, and in the service, it was an excellent service, and the gospel was preached. And after it, I didn't notice anything. It was just a good sermon, a good service, and but afterwards is when I saw things and when I realized how important our words and our actions are. So the couple verses come into mind. I want to Micah 6:8. He has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you but to do justice and to love kindness and to walk humbly with your God. And then the other verse is 1 John 2:6. Whoever says he abides in him ought to walk in the same way in which he walked. And sometimes our walk, we don't even know people are watching, but they're watching. So what we say and what we do really matters as Christians. And afterwards, the service, like I said, the gospel was preached. There were some there, and Deb, the wife of Tim, wanted the gospel preached because she knew there were unsaved people there. And he did. Bill McClure did an excellent job, and who was also a friend of Tim's. And afterwards, a couple people made note. There were a couple songs sung and played, and, worshiping God, I raised my hands, and that's just what I do. And afterwards, a woman came up to me at the dinner and said, that really blessed me seeing you raise your hands. And I thought, okay. I didn't know who she was, but she was sitting behind me, and she noticed it. And so that's something that, kind of struck me. And she even mentioned about how the gospel was preached in the message, in the service. And then afterwards, the next day, another person called Deb, her daughter-in-law, and was crying on the phone to see how much her friends, Deb's friends, were all there to comfort her and to help her through the most difficult time probably of her life right now. And as she said, I don't have that. I don't have what you have right there. And she goes, I want that. She kind of grew up in church, from what she said. And she mentioned the service as well, and how much it touched her. And so it's so important that we don't fall away from our beliefs just because we don't want to offend someone else. We need to do it in kindness, like the scripture says, but we need to do it. We need to speak out, and Bill did it, Deb did it, and it meant something to people. So we can hopefully learn something from what we do, what we say, and how we walk through life. Those are what people are watching. Those that know we're Christians, especially, are watching what we do. And we're going to fall. I'll probably fall. I don't know about you guys, but I know I'll fall away. My eye rolling probably sometimes. I was told that one time I need to watch my eyes. So it's, just so many little things that we do that we don't realize we're doing. People are watching. And, we have to remember that. Everything we do, we're being watched. And are we fulfilling the image of God? That's what I need to start working on better. I need to watch my mouth. I need to watch my attitude. I need to watch my eye rolling, or how I even stand sometimes, or look at people. It all matters. We are all being watched as Christians, and we need to show the love of God, the kindness of God, and the grace and mercy that he gave to us. We need to give out too. And so I just wanted to jump on here and just, it's been on my mind just how much our words and our actions mean to people. And that might be the gospel that they see. They might not speak to us, but our actions might be what they see. So I hope you got something out of this. Have a good day. Be blessed and be a blessing. Thank you. Bye-bye.